Hello, people of grace. In preview for this Sunday's sermon, for our Pastoral Connect today, we're talking about weedy weed killers. This Sunday, we'll be looking at Matthew chapter 13, where Jesus talks about the parable of the weeds. So for today, as a preview, I just want to look at verses 29 through 30. So that's going to be our emphasis. But a quick backdrop, Jesus tells this parable of the weeds and says that a man went out to plant a field of wheat, and an enemy comes in and plants darnel, a type of weed that looks a lot like wheat, and potentially ruins the crop. So now it's battling these weeds. And the harvesters who work for the farmer come in, and they're angels, and say, should we rip the weeds up? And the landowner, God, Jesus, says, no. Let them grow together until harvest time. Then it will be clear and we can separate them without harming the wheat while it's trying to grow. So that's the backdrop. And what I want to challenge us with is that sometimes in our zeal to do good, we do more harm than good. If a holy angel can't really always tell the good wheat from the bad weeds, then what makes us think that we can? I think we're often premature in trying to separate the good from the bad. One of my pastoral sayings is we would make better value judgments if we didn't start with a value judgment. We should really just water the field and tend the field until the difference between the good and the bad becomes clear for anyone to see. And I have a pastoral hunch that a lot of our lack of patience with the bad is because of the bad in us. Our lack of long suffering, big ability to process our own passions well, causes our passions to jump ahead of us so that we act and separate what we think is the good from the bad prematurely. And really, premature separation is immature on our part. Can we wait? Can we deal with the weeds in us that are causing us to act too strongly? We're acting like everything that might be bad is on a scale of 4 or 5, on a scale to 5, when a lot of it's a 1 or 2. We just need to let the process play out. But we can't wait because we have so much weediness inside of ourselves that we prematurely try to rip the weeds out of our world, and we do more harm than good. Practice long-suffering. Practice sitting in your own weedy, maybe upset state and kind of letting that settle. And don't separate prematurely or treat every challenge as a 4 or a 5 when very few are. Be encouraged, be at peace, water your field, grow in your soul, and trust God's process. Have a blessed day.